Hey folks, I'm Rob Franek. I'm editor-in-chief here at the Princeton Review, and I'm here with you today with 7 essential updates about the fall SAT exams. You may be taking yours as soon as August 29th, so let's jump right in. First on my list, registration for the fall is open as of the beginning of August 2020. If you want to sign up for the SAT for August, September, October, November, December, you can log on and see what's available. On that same point of availability leads me to my second thing that you need to know. You will need to wear a mask or some sort of protective face covering during the SAT itself. So if you're planning to take the test, then practice while wearing a mask. Folks, don't let a mask wearing requirement throw you off on exam day. Number 3 on my list. When you arrive on test day, before you'll even be allowed inside the testing center itself, you'll have to answer a short survey and confirm several statements attesting that, number 1, within the last 14 days, you haven't come closer than 6 feet to anyone who has tested positive for or is presumed to have COVID-19. Number 2, that you don't have reason to believe that you yourself have COVID-19. Number 3, that you're not violating any travel restrictions or quarantine requirements by coming to the test center that day. Next, that you agree to wear a mask the entire time and follow the instructions of the test center staff under penalty of dismissal. And finally, that you accept the risk of possible COVID-19 exposures. Friends, we're just going to say it out loud here. That's a lot to agree to. So be sure that you're on board before you venture to the test center. But let's not stop there. Number 4 on my list of things that you need to know. Due to social distancing requirements, test center closures, and high testing demand, test center capacity itself may be limited. If your preferred test center are not available on the days that you'd like, then of course try other dates. But that leads us on to our 5th point that we need to review with you today. Our full team at the Princeton Review as well, do not recommend choosing a far-flung test center for a whole bunch of reasons, including that now is not the time to be embarking on unnecessary travel. But honestly, even more significant than that is our 6th point. It's possible that your test center may close at the last minute. The College Board, the team that creates all things SAT, are doing everything that they can, of course, to ensure that students know in advance whether their test centers will be open. So for example, for the August 29th test date that's coming up very soon, test centers are required to confirm their status with the College Board no later than August 17th. Students, of course, will then be notified by email about test center closures. But that being said, the College Board also recommends that students check directly with the test center, including on the test center's website on the morning of the test itself. What that means is that there remains a chance that you could find out that your test is canceled at the very last minute. That happened to some ACT test takers, back in July. Now the College Board, of course, is trying not to have that come to pass. But since the possibility exists, you should, of course, be aware of it. So again, don't travel far to take the SAT. It is a far better choice to choose a later date than a further location. And last but not least on my list of things that you need to know today, it is good to keep in mind that a lot of colleges are test optional this year. Now that said, you still may be keen to take the SAT to help your chances of earning admission, financial aid, and of course, coveted academic placement. You should know this. The College Board is asking institutions, colleges themselves, to accept scores as late as possible to consider those students who are unable to take the SAT equally with those who do take it, and to recognize that those students who took the exam itself may only have been able to take it a single time. So consider the SAT an opportunity to shine with very few drawbacks and make the choice, of course, that's best for you. Folks, please know that our entire team at the Princeton Review is rooting for you every step of the way. If you are prepping for the SAT, subscribe to our channel and tune in right here on YouTube twice a week for SAT and ACT live streams. Again, Rob Franek, I'm editor-in-chief at the Princeton Review. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with you here real soon.